baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Lane Thomas leading things off and takes the strike.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan, whose feel really matches the type of football. I love that name.
That's offering upstairs.
2-2 to the count.
Up the middle, back to the mound, and off his leg. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
This one in the dirt. Next offering is foul back.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. Man. This might get interesting.
Thomas on at first. Nobody out.
Good late sink on that fastball. The man looks so good, but by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive. And it remains 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 down. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped to first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Inside,
ball, that's off the plate.
Missed. In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, one away. Brendan Gallagher digs into the Guardians. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball one, no strikes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now, David Fry.
There he go.
And he won a round. Ruled a swing. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one hammered. That's back. Going down. A 3-run dinger. It's 3-0. Here's Brian Rocchio. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. It's a long run. And that is that. And we're back. And towing the slab, Gavin Williams.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. And he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And
ball,
that's
inside.
The inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Mookie now. And a swing and a miss. Williams. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him. That when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Loves it on the dive. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning, set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Mansarda. Yamamoto back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95. In for a strike. And it's 0-2. Say he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the back part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone.
1 ball,
it's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tripping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now and 1 away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That's out to center field. Edman in position. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing L.A. winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Off the plate, ball one.
Yeah, what a year, Boog, and that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
That one inside. And it's 3-0. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and flipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Andy Pappas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2. One ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
The fastball up the ladder struck him out. Tommy Edman at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Donovan for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Stephen Kwan. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Oh, there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Is his 3rd of the game. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. And that ball is gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. Brendan Donovan digs in for the Guardians. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses the first.
He's out.
Got him. Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Fry
ball,
in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Pulls it in, and the warning track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Enrique Hernandez stands in here, takes ball one low. That's it. And it's 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Up the middle. 1 and 6. Relay to first. Double play. 2 down, base is empty. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses.
That's inside.
2 outs, base is empty.
Right through there for a strike.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Thomas makes the play, and it's out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one miss.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Kyle Mansardo, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And that one is inside ball 1. Inside.
That's off the plate.
2-1. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting the pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Check swing, no appeal. Getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Guardians go down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can
One
they
ball,
turn
one
that
strike.
around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah,
2-2
that's
the count.
into there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ballgame, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouled off again. It remains 3-2. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Betts, grounded out to short his first trip. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Swing and a foul out of play. Bring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Freeman hits it in the air. Thomas on the move. Lays out and makes the play. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Yamamoto back to work. And a foul ball. That's
Ball
off the
inside
corner. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Lane Thomas. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. And that chops in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That
one ball,
way outside.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Out to short. Tosses the first, and they get the out on Smith. Next to hit, Andy Pajes.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right through there for a strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind. Try and get that offense going.
There you go.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. For a strike at 95. 1 out, bases hit. He's going to run in. Last half of the inning, number 5. 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's outside.
Gets a piece, and it stays alive.
That's ball 2.
And he's out
on the tag. You're out.
2 outs, bases empty. Nolan Arenado steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A single his first time. And it's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. And 1-2.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Base hitting the right field. And that extends the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field. And it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And there's the ball.
1-1. Ball 2.
Missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. And now Brendan Donovan. That one the other way. Reaching down to the ground. Now it's the right fielder, David Brown. He's already home in this game. Fry measures 6 feet even. 215 pounds. Usually a third baseman, but today starting in right. Pitch in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Well, he's going to get a totally different angle in the way that he sees the game in this one, going from third base all the way out to right field. Sure hope he doesn't try to overthrow. You can hurt your arm out there if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty. On the ground. Betts up with it. Fires over to first. Two quick outs go for the top of the sixth. Now it's going to be Ryan Rocchio.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of him.
Number 86 gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden, they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Paez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and stepping in is the speedy Hae-Sung Kim. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Rob Refsnyder. There's a strike.
0-1.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Both two in this one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Got it. Two away. Here's Mookie now. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Back here now. Slider got him for strike three. Next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. 1 for 2. Going away.
0-1's the count.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
Right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And Naylor swings through that one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Rocchio. The first.
Got him.
One up, one down. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Through the swing, it's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Andy Pappas. And a line drive and a base hit out of the left center field. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance there for 2 outs.
It's just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that contact again. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely, put it up.
0-1.
Edman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pappas off the first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in L.A., there's Lane Thomas now. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Javier Assad.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the first strike, 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Inside.
1. The next to hit takes ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And it's second.
2-2 the count. That's foul.
Pitch
Count
misses,
full.
and it's a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one ripped to left. Makes the grab, 1 down. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. On the mound now, Alex Vesia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And that's in there at the knees. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. And in a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that's
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And that one finds its way through. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. The bases all loaded up. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Nope.
That misses.
Ball one.
Ball one. One out, the base is full. And another
Inside
ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a walk. He's got a challenge for hitter right
2-1.
Digs into the Guardians. Yeah, that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next ball is in there for a strike. The count is 0-2. But he missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back on to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Cantillo back to work. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The Dodgers down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next
ball
off
2
is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. And base hit.
All over that one right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's inside.
Red Snyder in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fry calls it in, and there's 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a base hit right there. Thomas whips it in quickly. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
A little in front there as he swings through.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well.
They take the horse out, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now here is John Kenzie. Edgardo Henriquez takes over on the mound. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Henriquez, a righty that throws with power. 22 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Here's the ball with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side of the infield. Hernandez has it sized up, makes the grab, and there's one down. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Just
ball, that's out.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball
ball, that's
was
off the
down
plate.
enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Thomas
0-1.
down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and miss. And it's 0-2. Stands at third with one gone in the air. 0-1 in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Ref Snyder under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the play. He scores. And the lead is up to 5. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth. Freddie Freeman will come up. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That clips the corner. This one in the air, center field. Thomas makes his way towards it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Andy Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the last half of inning number 9. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. That's back there. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead in 6-2. With 2 down, here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edwards. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is foul back. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gets the piece, and it stays 0-2. The ball game. With his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.